What I'm trying to say is that Toyota it has a company, sister company in Rwanda, Akagera, and we have selected Akagera group company on the national level. And normally what I've heard from them is that sometimes they do the spare parts.
They bring to Kigali and then
yes. Now what I'm saying here,
but this is not strange, because I mean, if we look at the procedure here or the sequencing, the pilot sites was selected a long time ago.
yes.
And what has happened now is that you have met with the companies, you have done the verification, and suddenly in order to benefit, you need to add another site. There's nothing strange.
Yeah, the feedback, the steering committee, the steering committee is 85, right? 90% of the imports?
yes.
Yeah. To Burundi?
To Burundi.
Okay.
Ask to Korea.
10% of the imports to Burundi. Next to Zoom. Can you have an approximate number of staff? On Burundi side, yes. 17.
Yeah.
So we are saying that's on Burundi side.
Yeah.
So can we simply say no, they're using Dar es Salaam?
Port?
Yes. And Rusumo?
Yeah.
Who are the regulatory agencies?
We have Bureau of Standards.
Yes, number one is Food and Drug.
Okay.
Yes.
Bureau of Standards.
Bureau of Standards. Yes.
Then we have Radiation Commission Agents.
Radiation Commission.
We have Ministry of Trade.
Ministry of Trade. Port of Coast.
Yeah, of course.
Port Authority.
Yeah.
Okay.
Structure.
Benefits.
The Bureau of Standards is so important. You know, even by the time we are taking this water, we are trying to check Bureau of Standards, they certified.
They chose which one?
All of them.
All the five benefits. Yes, Venom. Yeah, that's your. So we are talking of clearance, local clearance, and finally self-management. So they chose all of them.
Companies didn't choose guarantee waiver. Maybe it was the agents.
The agencies are the ones who
It's the agents that
Yes.
chose guarantee waiver.
Yeah.
So are we saying most of our companies here are not self-clearing? They are not self-clearing. All of them use agents.
Except Bakresa. Even next.
Gloria, Port Authority, because 100% of the 90% of the importation is through the port. Bureau of Standards.
That is Kenya.
Yes, this for Kenya.
Radiation.
No, radiation, the radiation, no.
No.
Yeah. For home care, it's Port Authority again.
Bureau of Standards.
Bureau of Standards.
What's
For pig.
In fact, maybe if I can just explain the regulation for purposes of Mombasa. In Kenya, we have what we call mega port eating. And what we have actually done in Mombasa, all the importations that arrive, that land in Mombasa, will have to go through the scanners for the radiation and nuclear checking.
Traded items, here we're talking of foodstuffs from Tiger Brand, South Africa. This was okay, Bureau of Standards check, Port Authority, Radiation Board. They have to do radiation analysis of all the food products coming to Kenya. The chocolates and all those, they have to check them. Over 95% of the importation. The export through Malaba. I think those are the two chosen. They're given a chance to run Namanga to come on board. They take a lot of products to Tanzania.
There are some, the highlighted CPR, put them in a list against the product. Then we are able to actually be able to do this scoping program.
Commodity.
I mean, we have the commodities, so what we really should put in this list is if there are some of the commodities that could be, well, a little bit problematic to have an agreement with the CBRAs on. But there's no specific commodity that stands out or procedural.
Then we can leave.
Yeah. So that there's really no issues, as you see it, as URA, when it comes to nice house of plastics and the CBRAs we identified. There is no issues that you see can happen that will have a negative impact on the pilot.
Because nice house, what we are mainly doing now are raw materials.
Just the granules and
Let's indicate those raw materials and the granules. The granules are different.
that is it. That's general name is granules.
Then you also raw materials for batteries. I don't think there is any similar issue.
I don't think there's
because there is only UNBS, which is not an issue.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have any proposal
Yes.
for UNBS,
Bureau of Standards. No, at the moment, no really. That is happening is that our clearance system, the URA document processing system, we are getting into a SCUDA world, which is web-based. Now, during the time when we were doing sensitization of stakeholders for the national AO program, we made rounds and also went to Bureau of Standards.
Okay.
And what we were telling them is that we're going to have them connected to the system so that if there is any consignment that they need prior checking, then they will let us know. So what will happen is that when this happens, as we talk now, we are doing the pilot of the SCUDA world, and in the next 1 or 2 months, we should be rolling out.
I'm looking at pre-clearance.
Yeah.
Does URA share the information maybe with UNBS so that
UNBS?
Yeah.
If, as I said, that we are already going to have these people connected to our system, both in their head offices and at the borders. Okay? So it will be a lot easier when we are dealing with an AEO. Remember that we're going to have contact staff, okay, who handle AEO work. Okay? So if an entry has been lodged pre-clearance, now it's the responsibility of that staff to ensure that, you know, yes, all the CBRAs are actually informed. But if they're already connected on a SCUDA world, then they may not even need to be to be informed. It will just be a coordination, you know, just to coordinate to be sure that you've actually looked at what is already in the system, which is on the way coming.
I was just wondering whether it is automatic that because they are connected to a SCUDA world, then there's no need for us to notify them that actually this is a special client. Much as you've seen their consignment, please treat it with a little bit of diplomacy because this client is special client.
We agreed in principle because they themselves are looking at a similar kind of program, so that they don't have to check everything. In fact, in some cases, they say they are certifying product right from the manufacturer's place before it comes. So they say as long as we can give them the list, they are willing to facilitate according to how.
I think.
And I think it's very
Yeah, of course.
even from their side.
Yeah, and as Martin is saying, when we did